everyone. This is Stephanie Bennett back with you from the Secret Place, Psalm 91. Today I want to share with you a little something that I read or that inspired me in Walter Bruggemann's book, the Lenten book, again, A Way Other Than Our Own. He was talking about the Prodigal Son, the story, and it's specifically from Luke. There's a verse in there that spoke to me. He says, "But when he came to himself, he said, 'How many of my father's hired servants have bread enough and to spare, and yet I perish with hunger? I will arise then and go to my father, and I will say to him, Father, I have sinned against you.'" You all know the story of the prodigal son, and I know the story too, but I never saw this. But when he came to himself, think about that. He's acting out. He's doing all kinds of crazy things. He's eating husks with pig in the pig's trough. He's who knows what he has done with his inheritance. I won't even, wager what he's doing there. But the key is when he came to himself. And so I think I can't help but thinking that they're talking a little bit there about identity, about personal identity. I mean, it's a funny thing, right? Personal identity is not. It's not self-esteem. It's not self-worth. It's not self-care. It's not even your personality or my personality. It's something much deeper than that. And I love the fact that, God knows us at our core, and he loves us at our core. Outside of all of this other stuff that we do, the way we might act out, or the way our personality is turned out. When he came to himself, when he came to his true identity, when he remembered who he was, he turned and he went to his father and he knew what to do. We need to remember who we are. No matter what you've done, who you are at your very core is God's child. You're part of his beloved. And when we have sinned, or when we have gone astray, when we have walked away, when we have just tried to go off or gone off on our own, there's a lot of shame there. A little cough today, sorry. There's a lot of shame there, and that shame can often just keep us from coming back to Father. The prodigal son was able to get past that shame when he came to himself, when he remembered who he was. You've got to remember who you are, and so must I. And when you look at a friend who doesn't remember who she is or who he is, maybe it's yours to remind her or to remind him. We are more than our role in life. We are more than what we do. We are more than our sin, and we are more than our generous behavior. We are, at our core, God's child. And when you come back to a place where you remember that, sometimes there's a lot of repair work to do, and things don't get easier for a while. And sometimes there's not a whole lot of repair work. It's just a lot of reconciliation and repentance and reconciliation. Whatever place that you find yourself in today, or your friend or your brother or your parent or whoever you care about finds themselves today, it's important to remind them who they are. And that's what I wanted to do today, just something short and simple, and remind you who you are. You're his child, and you've been made in the image of God, in the Imago Dei. And he's not going to ever let you go or ever stop coming after you, because he loves you. Let's remember that. Let's remember who we truly are. Thanks, friend, for coming by. I hope you leave a comment or a question. I hope you leave some of your own insight, because I know it's there. This is Stephanie Bennett. I hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.